meditation to stop the stream of thoughts. Meditation to stop those errant thoughts that keep coming in, coming in, coming in. I'm Jumpin' Jeff, kind of the renegade outlaw yogi here. I'm always wishing you the best. I'm going to bring it on straight. I got 50 years of meditation practice, and I decided to just bring all this out of here. I'll be 77 years old, and I got to get it out of me. So, but anyway, my friends, this subject is so uh, well poked at. I have so many thoughts. I have thoughts. And there's a lot of ways you can go very deep in your practices, and the coursework that I have that I offer does go very deep as you ever could want to go into the wisdom, into the Raja, the royal path. But we just have to start from the start. And the start is, how do we stop these thoughts all the time? I close my eyes. I'm being good. Then I go up to the point between the eyebrows a little bit. Got to do that, or not going to happen. Otherwise, you'll be conscious or you'll be subconscious asleep. You need to go here. This is the reality of it all. To begin it all, you need to begin to make that astral contact. Anyway, that contact at the point between the eyebrows. Superconscious, conscious, subconscious. Okay, when you close eyes, go to the superconscious state a little bit, and that feels good. And then very simply, what we're going to do is take a couple deep breaths. And after that, let the breath go still for a moment. And the next breath that comes, all by itself, without you saying or doing anything to move that breath, when that breath comes in, you follow it with the sound of hong, hong. That's it. Follow that breath internally. And when that breath wants to go out, whenever it wants to go out, you follow that exhalation with inner sound of sa. Hong going in, sa going out. It's all happens naturally. You don't control the breath at all. This is a technique out of control. Later on, I show you the upside down triangle technique that is a technique under control. Even our double breath we use before we start meditating. That is a technique under control. But Hong-Sau, there's no control. So I'm going to trust your skills. So let's work together. We're going to go to the point between the eyebrows, and you can perceive that now with your eyes open, but perceive that point. And now we'll exhale with palms forward and do 3 double breaths together. And single breath in, single out. And now relaxing breath in, out. Now go still for a moment. Gazing up. And the next breath that comes, let that breath, you follow it naturally when it wants to come with the sound of hung. Whenever your body wants to exhale, the sound of saw. Hung, saw, whenever it wants. It's easy going because you're just waiting for the breath. If it wants to take a big giant breath, hung going in, and saw, and the next one's real short, hung, saw, maybe, and then pause maybe, and then you see the point. You don't control this at all. Follow it with the sound of hung going in and saw going out. Now, my friends, the Hong-Sau technique is a wonderful technique. Let's look at what you're doing. First of all, we'll go into the point between the eyebrows. Then we're doing the double breath. You don't have to do the arm part. You can just do it sitting here. Right? Doing the double breath, maybe 3. Then relaxing breath, relaxing down. Pause a second, begin the Hong-Sau. You do the Hong-Sau, and you know the technique now. And while doing this Hong-Sau, at the point, and staying at the point between the eyebrows, letting the breath move when it wants. Did you notice through all this, you don't have time to think thoughts? A comment from Java Jeff here is, meditation is a busy business. We got to stay busy here. So during doing Hong-Sau, staying at the point between the eyebrows, Not controlling any more than that, though. You're already busy. If the breath should stop anywhere, stop. Just stop with it. If you want to chant Om at that point when it stops, fine. Just stop with it. If you want to, while doing Hong-Sau, whenever the breath comes in, you can move your index finger in a little and goes out, move it out a little. If it's a really big breath in, it just happens to be, move the finger further in and out. This will all be done through the nose, of course, and quietly, but you just follow it. Finger comes into the body on the in breath, out and out breath. If you want to do that, just remember the Hong-Sau. That's all the basis of it. Now, this is a very advanced technique, but you can do it right away, and the thoughts will go away. Ain't that sweet? So just remember this technique. This is the simplest and fastest way to get all this going away. And after that, we move to other techniques that'll be more in your control. And then finally, there's very advanced techniques where we start shutting down the senses and really going deeply inside ourselves. But again, let's start at the start. And the start is to get a little extra supply of oxygen through the double breath, then go to the Hong-Sau technique, staying at the pointing the eyebrows. After that, just relax and feel. Well, now you have what I have complete daily practice, what I call that. You have just developed a complete daily practice that you can use to not only get rid of the thoughts, but to actually have what's called a sadhana or a daily practice. That's in India. That's part of yoga. But it's a daily practice you can do, and it will elevate you and expand you and make you better and happier. Let's go with that, my friends. As always, Om, peace, Amen.